Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh my God, what is there even a list, guys?
I'll assume you sang the song because I didn't have my headphones on. So welcome to the Hot Mess Coffee Talk open mic.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah, you're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. Everyone's eyes are looking away. They're trying to lie to me. Fuck you. Anyways, thanks for coming to the Hot Mess Coffee Talk open mic. Next week's gonna be fucking crazy technological. It's gonna be so crazy. Oh man. Oh, there's gonna be a camera working. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. But yeah, I got a new rig coming in, so you know what? Better late than never. This Zoom's gonna get kicked up into high gear. It's gonna be fucking sound effects and shit, man. It's gonna be fucking baller. Anyways, welcome to an extra low tech version of Hot Mess open mic. Let's see here. The old Chip Jones. Would you like to do the old Chip? I think it's Jones. You lead your last name. Would you like to do a set?
Yeah, you're right.
You got
it. Yeah, you nailed it.
I nailed it. All right, Chip. Would you like to give us a hot five? Oh, wait, you're...
A hot five?
Oh, there you go. There's your voice.
A hot five.
Yes, thanks for coming to the Hot Mess open mic, sir. We drink the coffee, we drink the beer, and other drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm supposed to be working.
Al, I haven't seen you in a while.
This is true.
Talk about facts on this show.
Nothing but facts. So am I spotlit? Does that mean
you're here? Come on down, Hot Mess open mic, Chip Jones. Thanks for coming.
Okay. I didn't catch the beginning of this because I was actually in the bathroom and I just walked back in.
That'll do it.
So what's going on? What's going on with me? I'm supposed to be working. I'm doing this the 60th anniversary of SNCC online conference.
Oh, cool.
And so we're doing it on this platform that's sort of like a Zoom platform, but sort of beefed up. And had a weird incident the other day. We're talking with the provider, and they're showing us different formats for the conference. And we had decided on a format kind of like Zoom, with a black background, and everybody was, in their little boxes. And the white guy who was pitching it to us, he goes, "Well, you don't have to go black, man. We could show you colored backgrounds." And I'm like, "This is the SNCC 60th, and you're arguing about whether we should be colored or black? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's cool. Not really sure if that's where we want to go back to." But Forbes just dropped Trump off their top 100. So we now know he is not as rich as he claimed to be, which is pretty cool. But he's still running for president again. He's doing a poor man's campaign, I guess, is what he's going to be doing. What else is going on with me? I am. I didn't talk about this. Okay, I got a birthday coming up on Friday, so I've been feeling old. I'm still having that issue. If I'm up after midnight, 50% of the time it's because I have to go to the bathroom. I'm at that age. The worst part is the other 50% is because I got to go again, which is just horrible. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't come prepared. I thought I was just going to listen. I didn't think I was going to have to, dance for my supper. You don't
have to dance. You could cry for your supper.
I could cry. Well, I'm black, so I got rhythm, so I go toward the dance first. Let's see who's in the room. Tom Dykes is in the room, who's always camera off. Hey Tom, how you doing, man?
Good. I think I'm the only person in here who has like a job to be doing at this time, so I'm a little distracted right now.
Oh, well, I'm actually working as well too. Are you doing the meetup?
I'm
adulting,
doing the meetup tonight? Believe it or not. What?
You doing the meetup tonight?
At Nottingham's?
Yeah.
Probably. I'm in the middle of a new relationship, so I might just be like, I don't want to go. But we'll see. I'll probably be there.
Don't be
See, now
dick-wise.
that's what I love about comedians. Got this budding new relationship, and it would ruin it if I did comedy. So I guess the relationship's over.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Hot chick stand up. Hot chick stand up. I mean, I think hot chick is the right decision, but maybe she wants to go with me. I will see.
How hot is she?
She is as hot as Dawn. I am not even fucking lying. Like, holy shit. That is how hot she is.
So, like
So,
regular Dawn or
Ted-
sick Dawn? Regular
Sick Dawn is just as hot as regular Dawn. I don't see what the difference is. I saw her 5 minutes ago. She looks the same. I'm sure she's
Yeah.
on the inside. I'm sure Dawn isn't doing so well. On the outside, it's fine.
But you know, if you hug sick Dawn, she actually feels hotter. She does.
Well, sure. If I can hug across 3 time zones, I'll try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
my
hey.
husband is a musician, so I totally get a pass for doing comedy.
Oh, cool.
He plays a lot of music.
All right, Bud Trigger, what's my clock at, man? I got to be at 5 minutes.
You
now,
got a hot minute left. You got a hot
I got
minute
a-
left there.
Channel.
Okay, a hot minute left. I've been researching vacations. My wife and I want to go to Alaska. I really want to go to this place. I don't know if you've seen. I've been posting memes about it called the Skinny Dick Halfway Inn in Alaska. Anybody seen this? Apparently, they have an excellent gift shop. So, I got to be done now, Trigger. Am I done?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not. There's no iron fist in this one. It's coffee talk time, so I'll let you kind of slide a little
really?
bit. Yeah,
Oh,
there's no.
I thought.
Yeah, there's
you know,
it's not militant over here. It's not Joe's cool Zoom mic. It's
yeah,
the
I
hot
thought,
mess open mic. It's a hot mess. I
I'm
let
so-
women talk. It's crazy. It's insane.
I'm so used to you bringing down the law, you know.
Well, that was
Judge
that was
Dredd,
all so
you
I
know.
can keep that mic timely, so that Joe could riff even more in between comics. That was really the
I
whole
get you.
strategy there.
Uh,
But yeah, thanks for coming to the hot mess, sir. This has been a
Thank
hot
you.
mess. You've been a hot mess. It's been great. Let's see here. Who we got? Going back to gallery. Abigail, how's it going? Should I let you talk? How's it going?
Dude, I'm just hanging out at my friend's place. I had the light on. He came and turned it off. It's good. About to drink some coffee.
Is he like, damn it, what are you trying to do? Light the whole neighborhood? Jesus.
Oh man, yeah, we got merch. Me and Abigail working on merch. We got tie-dye shirts. It's crazy over here. And it's on bonfire.com. You think that's something I made up or something. That's just a thing that's out there. That's just isn't that
know.
great? Bonfire? I
It's
hate
very
their mugs.
for you.
I hate the fuck out of their mugs. But yeah, I made a slouchy ladies t-shirt with the hot mess on it, and then a couple of V-necks. We got a tie-dye shirt, and I'm working on a mug. The mug options are like dog shit on the bonfire thing. I don't know.
Okay. Let me know when you get a Snuggie. I mean,
A Snuggie? You want like a full like blanketish kind of
blanket, yeah, sir.
Hell yeah! I'll talk to the bonfire people. We'll get the Snuggie guy in there. All right, Devin Flynn, are you ready to do it? You done eating? You ready to go up? Yeah, we got
pants
Devin.
on, man. I'm ready for anything.
Aw, Devin Flynn's ready for it. Come on down, chug that coffee, boy. I'll start the timer.
Yeah, I think
Thanks for
so.
coming.
So I don't know if you guys have been following me on Facebook. No, you haven't. Yeah. I just came back from the Yukon. I did a 2-week tour. So to the Yukon of all places. So I think I've peaked as a comedian, especially when you're going to smaller, farther, and shittier places than where you currently live. But it was fun. I went with you can Google this. I went with a Chinese man who hitchhikes across Canada. He does not have a home. He's been doing this for like 3 years.
Dope.
I'm pretty sure that motherfucker brought COVID. In fact, he would open shows because when COVID started, we were finishing doing a much smaller tour. And he would tell people, he looks typically Chinese. He said, I have an accent because I'm from Toronto. Killed every time. I'm actually from Japan because now's not a good time to be from China. I'm just like, holy fuck, man, you need to open every show with that. Yeah, it's hard not to deal with a little bit of the racism. Even here in Canada, we like to think we're a nice people. No, we're just more subtle about it. For example, this dude is like overqualified to be a Canadian. He's not. He's still an immigrant. He's on a working passport, but like he's got his class 1 air brakes. He took a trucker's course for like $8,000 just for the experience. Yeah, they called him Frank because a lot of truckers are also racist. Anyway, we went up north. We went to Atlin. We went to Whitehorse, Watson Lake, Carmax, all these other places that you've never heard of. Actually, has anybody heard of Dawson City?
Dawson's Creek.
That's what I thought.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's
No,
I love
Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
Okay, so we also went to Dawson's Creek the week before. This is Dawson City, and I'm pretty sure there's like 4 other fucking Dawsons somewhere in the States. So either way, just as forgettable. It's basically a minor town, like really minor. It was where one of the gold rushes came and obviously went. So they didn't do a lot of advertising for our show. They're just like, oh, where are the people? We're like, did you put up posters or anything? No. Like, okay. So before we even checked in, we hit the town because this was our last stop. We were going to make it fucking count. I'm a social guy. I'm like, I'll talk to everybody. We put up posters. Everybody we passed on the old boardwalks, like think of it like a ghost town, like an old west town with boardwalks. They have these. I'm talking like fucking dirt. Like it's a town of like 3,000. Still have dirt roads on their main street. So we're chatting up with everybody, and about an hour later there, we pass by, somebody says, hey, are you guys the comedians? We're like, holy fuck, we're Travel Fast in this town. It was the only other comedian in town who does a Britney Spears impression / COVID is over, yay, fuck COVID, set. So yeah, we asked her to
Delightful.
open for our show. What's that?
I said delightful.
She was very nice. In fact, everybody we met up in the north, because they're like, holy shit, tourists with tourist dollars, and also we're sick and tired of looking at the same ugly people. Thank God you guys are here. We asked her to open the show for us, but unfortunately there was a talent show that same night that sprung up over the last couple of days, and yeah, guess where everybody went to? Yeah, the talent show, including us. So after our lovely short show of 8 people, including 2 very, very lost tourists from Vancouver. Oh, and there was also Jimmy, the town drunk / mayor, who just loved to be part of the show. Actually, super nice guy. So me and Feng Zhou, the Chinese gentleman, we fucked off. We're like, we're going to go crash this talent show. Like, fuck. Imagine if we made more money winning this thing than we did doing our show. We didn't, but he got honorable mention because they love ethnic humor. Meanwhile, I guess my prostate exam jokes didn't really land. Maybe I should have went with prospector jokes instead. I think those would have. It's actually pretty close. It's like Fang and then ZHOU. Trust me, a lot of people ask, how do you spell it? In fact, for the talent show, I had to spell it phonetically on the list for the host, and she's like, who did this? Thank you. Because she was gonna butcher it. Meanwhile, she's like, some small kid from fucking Prince George, give it up. Yay! Anyway, I'm surprised those prostate exam jokes didn't land, because those people with the incoming cold in winter have their panties in a bunch, and they probably need to get that shit checked out. So 3 fucking long days of driving later. I'm talking like 8 hours straight, no cell service, middle of nowhere. We finally made it back to Prince George, where COVID rates are fucking exploding, and apparently a steak costs $15 now because world economics. I don't know. Yeah, so good to be back, and I'm sorry I missed the hot mess show for the last 2 weeks. Something tells me you guys were still fucking hot messes back then, especially looking at Dawn.
We missed you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
We
sure.
missed you so much.
Oh, yeah, if I could have been
How much did you miss him?
there. Yeah, answer the fucking question, Abigail. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not at all. Not at all. That's what we were expecting.
Cotton Love.
Anything
The
I
internet
say
froze.
about Steven Stiles just shows how much you love me.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
take it away, Bon Traeger.
Dev on Flynn. Come on in, I'm with that hell sheepoo. What? Yeah, internet? God damn it. Get closer to your Wi-Fi, sir.
Oh, so guys, I'm a lady. So Danny D is coming from California to New York City today.
She is. She's on a bus
And
right now.
Internets.
She is on a bus.
Which has
I
really
mean,
good
skiing,
internet,
and I have to pick her up.
ironically.
Sorry, I can't. I'm not in control here. I'm not in my house.
You don't bring your computer with you everywhere you go? What are you talking about?
I didn't know I was gonna be here.
Eh.
Yeah. But I have to go.
You have to go.
So I have to go because Danny's coming. I got a busy day now.
Okay, well, like, tell one joke while the internet breaks it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
It'll be like a joke puzzle. We have to put it together.
Moving, like, since I've moved to New York, I've encountered a lot of fucking weirdos, you know? Like, I wore, like, open-toed shoes yesterday for the first time in a while, and I went on the subway, and, like, some guy decided to start taking pictures of my feet, you know what I'm saying? And, just casually, just, like, he didn't even pay me, so I'm pretty sure that's a credit, and I think I might be able to use that to get booked. But, yeah, no, and then, like, my dumb brain, like, I'm smart, but, like, in a street smart way, not in a book smart way. So like my dumb brain was just like, you know what? A lot of people like toes, especially the toes that don't have like heroin needles in them. And then I just started like going on a weird thing about like heroin toes, and then all of the cool celebrities that we lost to heroin, like one confirmed kill, but I'm sure there are others. And yeah, I don't know. Did you guys know? Fun fact: did you know that Holla Back Girl is about Courtney Love? Like Gwen Stefani wrote Holla Back Girl in spite of Courtney Love, and now my dumbass knows how to spell bananas because some guy did heroin back in the '90s. I hope you guys were able to piece that together.
You were. Something about you get a bikini wax on your toes, I think is what
we are the youth of a nation. Heroin is the best, dude. Like, if you're gonna burn out bright, you might as well be like on so much heroin, you're like, how can I even walk? You know what I mean? Like, when you're on that much heroin, like, you just like, you float everywhere probably, right? Because you just don't, I don't know. I only know from Train Spotting. That's all I know, bro.
Bon Traeger, get your hand out of the toilet.
What? Hey, I thought my camera was off. What?
That movie, man.
Well,
Oh my God,
man.
that movie.
All right. Well, have fun kissing at Danielle or
Love you
whatever you're
guys.
gonna do with her.
I will
You
see you
weirdo.
soon.
Take
Buy
care, Abigail.
our merch. Anyways, yeah, hey, everyone's sick. I did a hand wave. You guys didn't see it. Anyways, everyone's sick. We're gonna pull this through. I swear to God, next week it's gonna be so technological. My camera's gonna work. It's gonna be crazy. Like I got a new computer
3D.
coming in.
Is it gonna be in 3D?
Oh, dude, it might actually. You joke, but I wonder if Zoom can handle it. That'd be so funny. I just come in with 3 cameras pointed at me. Anyways, it wouldn't be a hot mess if the whole show didn't just completely explode every once in a while. It's kind of like I have this one hat. The hat I'm wearing. It was made by a Mark Cuban company, and the Mark Cuban company is called No Bad Ideas. Ooh. And yeah, so I was like, oh, it's a cute hat. It's stretchy. It dries really quick and stuff, and it's got like a secret pocket inside. I'll buy a couple extra, whatever, And I go on the website. They've been out of business for 4 months. Mark Cuban had one bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's see. I think we had Henry pull in, or yeah. You guys, John or Henry want to fight? Let's see. I forget who came in first. I was playing with stuff. Henry, you ready? You're playing with.
Let me out.
Oh
God
man,
damn it.
here you go.
Let's
All
do
right,
this.
we got Henry Pullen coming in. He does the midnights. He does the things. It's called Midnight Movies, but they just do jokes, right?
Yep.
Thanks for
That's
coming.
That's a huge point of contention with everybody is that I don't show movies on my open mic.
I mean,
For some fucking
I got a
reason.
couple old ass movies you can play.
Because open mics can't have themes. That's never happened once
Yeah.
in the history of fucking Zoom comedy.
I respect you. I'm not saying I don't respect you.
I think you're saying that you don't respect me, Von Traeger. I think that's exactly what you're saying.
You know what?
God
You can
damn
take it both ways, and I think you should.
I am going to take it both ways. That's actually my sexual preference.
Thanks for coming.
Not really. Don't at me. It's just a joke. Oh God! I guess my time has started with that back and forth between me and the host.
Yeah,
as usual.
I do another like thanks for coming, and then I press the thing again, and then that's my little yeah.
Do you guys think you can tell how depressed you are by how good Radiohead sounds? Is that a good metric? Because I'm sitting over here like, oh, Kid A, holy shit! I should like call the hotline. This is a real deep cut. This hand motion that I'm doing was me looking at a CD for everyone under the age of 50. For everyone over 50, a CD is a record, but it's made with lasers. Super relevant CD versus record jokes in 2021. Boy, you got any boomers here? Is anybody here a baby boomer? Yeah, Chip. I kind of figured.
You said there was such
the boomers are
disdain.
so angry right now, and I think they're really just mad because they all thought they were going to get flying cars. Did you think you were going to have a flying car when you grew up, Chip?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you think that's what the future held for you? I think that's why the boomers are angry. Which it's a stupid idea. I'm sorry to break it to you, Chip. A flying car doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. Oh, we invented planes, but they're smaller and shittier. This plane only holds 4 people. It's got to be difficult, the flying cars, like we can't even fucking reveal the gender of a baby without destroying half of California. I think if everybody had a flying car with like presumably a nuclear powered engine in it, we'd all be dead. Yeah, drunk driving a flying car would be pretty interesting. Like that
Just
extra
going through a wall.
access would really fuck you up when you're trying to figure out what you're doing. Can you imagine getting road rage in a flying car too? You're just like pointing down at the ground and yelling at the guy, "Land, land!" That's got to be a little disappointing. No, but I think that's why the boomers are like that, especially the white ones. Imagine you thought you were going to own a flying car, now you own a landscaping business, and all your employees keep calling you puto and gringo, and you don't know what that means because you don't speak Mexican. I think that's a good enough reason to scream at the TV whenever AOC shows up on Fox News. What else? Do you guys ever buy a product that just doesn't do what it's supposed to? It just doesn't work. I had a watch for a little bit. It was a smartwatch, but it could only stay charged for an hour. So I had this watch, and we'd go out, and somebody would be like, "Hey, how long have you been at the mall?" And I'd be like, "More than an hour." I bought a Thai tea at the grocery store, and it didn't taste like Thai iced tea, which I think that's the bare minimum for a food product, right? Like, if you bought anything that didn't taste like the thing that it says on the label, you'd be like, I think they fucked up somehow. The strawberries, it tastes like ham, No. Yeah. I have an Audible account, and the audio stopped working on it one day. So it just became an app on my phone where I can look at the covers of books that I somehow paid full price for. You guys excited about this new Matrix movie?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. My prediction is that the new Matrix movie is just ANCAPs make their own Matrix. Like, I'm pretty sure that those guys are capitalists. You saw they had a rave. I'm pretty sure that's a capitalist activity. So anarcho-capitalists make their own Matrix, put humans in there. That's going to be the plot to the new Matrix 4 Revolutions. I just have 15 seconds and I feel like using my stage time. So I'm just talking more and more until that's over. And thank you. I've been Henry Pullen.
Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess Open Mic. Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess. Let's see here. John, is your internet stable? John Reynolds, is your internet stable? Are you ready to give
I don't
us
think
some-
so, but we can find out.
Oh, it sounds
Let's
good.
see
It sounds pretty
It
good.
sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess Open Mic.
I guess it just didn't want me to talk to that guy.
Hell yeah. Oops, I did add instead of remove. Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess
Oh, no,
Open
so
Mic. Give us your hot five, John. Thanks for coming.
I don't have a hot five. I'll give you guys something though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just recently evacuated. I had to evacuate. We had a hurricane down here. I went to northern Florida. Not the greatest place to evacuate, but I had a lot of fun up there. I learned a lot. I really like their radio stations. I got to hear every genre of gospel imaginable. My favorite was trap gospel. Didn't even know that existed. Shout out to Florida. They had some great PSAs on the radio. My favorite PSA I heard on the radio is about child overheat syndrome or whatever. Like, you lock your kid in the back of the car and they die a miserable, sweaty death. And then they give you like a list of things to do to avoid that. And I immediately checked out on the first thing in the list. I just stopped listening. The first thing on the list to avoid child overheat syndrome was make sure to leave something important in the backseat of your car. And I was like, what could possibly be more important than this child that your wife held in her belly for 14 months? What could possibly be more important? I guess your iPhone. That could be more important. This child's actually not valuable until it's like 40. Your iPhone, that pays dividends right now. Like that kid could be in the back seat using his iPhone to subtweet for help. Damn, dad done locked me in the back of the car again. Somebody please come save me before I die. Or if he was actually smart, he would look up on YouTube how to defeat a child lock. You can learn anything on YouTube, anything. I remember one time my mom's shower broke and I called a plumber and the plumber told me $300 to fix her shower. I said, fuck that. I went to YouTube and I fixed my mom's shower in 10 minutes for $5. She was so proud of me. A few years later, I was graduating from law school and I was posing for the law school graduation picture, thinking about how awesome I am. And my mom leaned over and whispered in my ear, John, do you remember that time you fixed my shower? I was so proud of you. And it's like, man, I spent a lot of money in 3 years of my life to make my mom proud. And all I needed to do was become a plumber. Not even a good plumber, but like a YouTube plumber, man. I love that. I like smoking cigarettes. My favorite cigarettes are American Spirit Yellow. I really like those. When I was in Florida, I walked into a CVS. Like in New Orleans, we just buy everything from bars. Like we don't really need to go to grocery stores. We buy stamps from bars. I wish I were joking about that. We buy everything from bars. But like now I'm in Florida, it's like I got to go to a CVS. I walk into a CVS, order my favorite American Spirit Yellow. Cashier informs me CVS does not sell cigarettes. That's cool. That's cool. But then I was like, let me leave. Let me get out of here. And as I'm leaving, she hits me with this bullshit offer of, have you considered our fine line of smoking cessation products? Ask her, have you considered that you're a drugstore and you don't sell the world's most popular drug? I was like, let me leave. Let me get out of here. I didn't come in here for cigarette flavored gum. I came in here for cigarette flavored cigarettes. And as I'm leaving, somebody in line screams out at me, have you tried hypnotism? And I was like, no, I have not tried hypnotism, but I have seen the movie Get Out, and I'm not trying to end up like Ben Carson. Fuck that. But like it's wild with these like freaking with CVS. Like you could basically buy like a rap video starter kit in CVS. They got the plastic red Solo cups. They got fentanyl. They got all kinds of shit, but you can't get cigarettes. It's like, when's the last time did you find like two people OD'd on cigarettes nodding off in the parking lot? Come on, man. You guys sell everything. What's some other stuff? I don't know. That's cool. What else did I talk about earlier? I don't know if I got any. Yeah. What do you guys normally do at the Hot Mess open mic? This is my first time coming to this one.
Well, this
Me
is
and
this is a
Abigail-
very unusual one. Usually, we spend about 20 to 40 minutes in between comics. Me gaslighting two women and them gaslighting me in return. And a lot of just me trying to introduce the next comic and then being like, no, I want to say another thing. Yeah, so
What do you
But-
have to hide, Bontrager? What are you hiding? Everyone else has got their camera on. What are you hiding?
literally, like I'm not even kidding. Like everything's fucked today. Like my camera won't turn on. Like I turn it on, and it goes to black. Like it doesn't even turn on. It's crazy.
I'm having a similar issue because I have my other camera, my fancy camera. Does this look good? Does this look better or worse?
There you go. It's just a little brighter. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's like it's not like crazy.
Is it better
different.
or worse? It's the same. It's just okay.
It's a jump up. It's cheerier. It's bright. It's like brighter and shit.
Yeah.
This one's
Well,
like
I'm gonna go ahead.
this camera angle's like you're like in the London fog. The other one's like the fog is cleared.
Well, if I have any time left, I'm gonna give it back to the room because that's all the energy I got for today.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming. Hopefully Dawn will be back next week. She'll come back and I'm sure she'll flirt with you. I'm sure she'll flirt really hard with you.
I don't need that.
She'll ask you what country you're in, you know. And
Me and Abigail, we were neighbors until she moved to New York. She lived like 4 blocks away from me, but now she's
dope.
in
Yeah,
New
that's
York.
cool.
Oh, dope.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Abigail's usually here too. Yeah, we all pick on each other. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, come back next week. Abigail won't have a friend in town visiting and stuff, and we'll pick on you, and it'll be lively. There'll be this like will they won't they have an orgy energy, and it'll be great.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there you go.
Wild
Well,
open mic.
I mean, with Danny in town with Abigail,
Oh my
you
God.
could do an orgy with the two of them.
You say that, and I was just like, oh shit, that's like two. That's those are two strong party forces coming together. I don't foresee anything. Like they're gonna wake up tomorrow with at least missing a shoe or something. Like New York, like I forgot about that. Like you can get a bar till like 5 a.m. right? Like that shit's crazy. Anyways, let's see who we got here. We got the Kathy, and then we got the Thomas Dykes, and then we got the Pardis. There we go. Thanks for coming back. Let's see. Click on buttons. Hey, Kathy, what you got going on today in the hot mess?
Oh my God. Crazy day. Crazy work day. So last Friday, my daughter, the trainer at her gym said Nate Bargatze is performing tonight. We had no idea, and we're both really big fans. And so totally got tickets and killer show. But so I was rewatching his videos prior to the show. And I randomly went in and told my husband, he does this bit about his wife. And so I went to my husband and I said, honey, I want you to know, if you want to eat an Oreo at 3 a.m. in the attic, I'm not going to bust your chops about that. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I just left. I didn't even tell him. I just left it at that. Yeah, so my father-in-law passed away recently, and I told my husband, I'll come help you with the house. And his late mother was a total hoarder. And so it's really crazy. So I come to help my husband, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to invite me back. I'm like, I open a cabinet. I'm like, there's fucking 5 crock pots in this cabinet. That's crazy. And then I'm like, there are 3 unopened packages of potato ricers That's symptomatic of a really big problem. And, and then I'm like, oh, your parents went to the 1991 New Orleans Jazz Fest? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, they have a framed poster of it in their bathroom. And who does that? Who gets a poster of a festival that they didn't attend? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. And then I'm like, there's 10 containers of flour drying powder in this cabinet. And I don't know, man. So I'm going to tell him I'll come back and help him with the house. And I'll just zip it up. Because, yeah. Let's see, what else? My anxiety is just like off the chain. It's just so bad. I don't know what's happening. But so my late father-in-law, his maid was telling my husband and I that, you know, she needs work, and I've never in my life had a maid. And so we hired her. And she came over yesterday, and I said to my husband, I need to clean up for the maid. I need to clean the house for the maid because I just do. And especially I need to stash the paraphernalia. That's number one priority. Stash the paraphernalia, because I'm not sure she would be down with that. And so anyway, that's it. I'm like so out of it today, man.
Kathy, that was the perfect time. That was good. You got it. You're killing it. You got those performer instincts. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I got nothing to say because I'm exactly out of time. Were you timing yourself into your head? That was crazy. Anyway, thanks for coming to the hot mess open mic. Where we got the Thomas Dykes, and then we'll be finished out with our headliner, Mr. Pardis, down there. And here we go, Thomas Dykes.
Yo, what's up? So like, as a comic, if you're a comic, you're putting yourself on stage in front of people, and some people might heckle you, right? Because that's just you're putting yourself in front of all these people, you might think kind of response. But like last week I noticed, like, if you're a woman, you can just get like heckled for being a woman. Like, I wish Abigail was here. This story is actually about her. Like, Abigail posted this like really thoughtful, well considered post about how her family abandoned her as a teenager and moved to Korea, and she had to fend for herself. And the first comment is, I'm paraphrasing. The first comment is, tits, 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 tits. And then she's like responding like, no, my family abandoned me. Like, about like when I was 16, I had to find an apartment. I was just relying on friends, and he was like, tits, 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 the precious. The precious tits. So yeah, that's my commentary on sexism in America today. I only have 2 jokes. That was the first new joke I wanted to work out. Actually, there's 3. So then, no, oddly enough, Devin, that wasn't you. So this one time I went to the store, and I was wearing the store to buy a thing, and I bought the thing in like 5 minutes. I was walking back home from the store. Another guy was walking to the store. He's like, hey, you got a thing? I'm like, yeah, I got that thing. He's like, how much does it cost? $30. He's like, okay. And then we walked away, and it was the manliest thing I ever seen in my life. And then I got his number, and we fucked later, because that's no manly shit. So manly. So very, very manly. The fuck else? So listen, I like to give back to the community. I am like, consider myself a very empathetic person who likes to do nonprofit work. So one time in Terre Haute, Indiana, what's Terre Haute? Doesn't matter. Terre Haute's a shithole. Like, remember when Donald Trump was talking shit about shithole countries, and then their Indiana still existed? Yeah, he's a fucking dumbass. So what was I gonna say? So he's right. We're in Terre Haute, and there's these crows shitting everywhere as they migrate south for the winter, and they shit all over the helipad so bad that a nurse fell on her back and then had to get workers' comp, which I'm assuming everybody reacted to by saying, "Oh shit!" So they have to do something about the crow problem. And then apparently the best way to solve the crow problem is to get fireworks and shoot them at the crows. Which wasn't the solution I would think would be typical, but apparently that's who got the deal. So I filled our fraternity that I was in, filled out our not philanthropy hours for the years by shooting fireworks at crows. It was fun. I was shooting M80s into the air for charity. I was doing a good thing by driving around at random around town and just shooting fireworks at crows. It made the world a better place. And it was really fun right up until the point when the crows figured out that we were doing it, and they shit all over our house. Like, we came back from that, our house was just covered in crow shit, and we all went, "Ah, shit." And then, yeah, I should have a better ending to that story. Fuck it. I'll just do I might not have done my colonoscopy material. So, like, I had a colonoscopy a couple weeks ago, and, like, colonoscopies aren't great, but what really sucks about it is the prep. Like, imagine something so miserable that it makes getting a probe shoved up your ass an afterthought, right? Like, colonoscopy prep was so miserable that if the aliens come up and they're like, "We're going to probe you," I would be like, "Fuck it, go ahead. Fucking go for it. I don't give a shit. Shove the probe up my ass. Just don't prep anything, okay?" Like, this is how it works. First, they fucking this is a like, listen, I went Greek. I know a hazing ritual when I see one. They gave me like this giant jar of stuff that tasted like ass, and then they gave me a fucking like, flavor pack and makes it taste better. And I put the flavor pack in, I started drinking this shit. I'm like, okay, I see the point. It's supposed to taste like ass, and now it tastes like half ass, half lemonade. There we go. Clearly an improvement, right? And they're just fucking with me because I even while I'm drinking this stuff, I'm like, well, it could be worse. I'm sure this is the very, very best they can do. But give me a sec. There's something. And then they say, take 2 Gas X at 10 o'clock. And I take the fucking, this shit tastes like Altoids. Okay, they're telling me that this nasty ass colonoscopy liquid is the very best they can do, and then they tell me take 2 fucking fart candy, right? I'm so fucking pissed still. Like, that's bullshit. I know they can do better. Oh my god, it's just fuck colonoscopies. No, fuck colonoscopy prep. I'm specifically, like, I was sitting there an hour before the procedure, just miserable as shit, literally, and like the nurse comes over and asks me questions, and she's like, "So what does your stool look like?" My stool? You mean like the pee that's been coming out of my butt for the past 8 hours? That stool? Motherfucker, you're a nurse. How did you fail Chem 1? Don't you know what the states of fucking matter are? Solid, liquid. Figure it out, bitch. I was so mad. Oh, I was so pissed off at that point. And then, like, there was so much piss coming out of my ass, I thought I was going to start shitting out my dick. Like, it was miserable. Like, I was so pissed off with the like, attending a colonoscopy for the fucking first time, like, getting a colonoscopy, your first drink of water after your colonoscopy feels like the first time you had sex. Like, oh god, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so, like, it's just like that. It's just like that. I don't know. So this next thing I literally didn't prep at all, so it's probably gonna suck, but I don't care. Oh, I was trying to, this, by the way, this is the one thing I got. This is the thing. It's a lamp. I did not actually fuck that dude, but nobody believes me, and I'm okay with that. So, like, yeah, you're wondering, Tom, how do you find somebody? Dating's hard. How the fuck do you find somebody? The way you find somebody is you get a colonoscopy. In the process of the colonoscopy, you can't sleep for fucking 2 days. So if you haven't gotten sleep in 2 days, you can't really eat properly. And then you show up at the bar and you're just fucking miserable and just want to fucking die. But for some reason at the 48-hour mark, instead of getting less tired, instead of getting more sleepy, you get less sleepy, and you just get this giant adrenaline rush from all the misery that you've just been put through in the past 72 hours. And that adrenaline rush will make you attractive enough that a cute girl thinks you're cool, and then you go hang out with them. So in case you're wondering how to find true love, try getting a probe shoved up your ass. Maybe it'll work out. I think I'll stop there. Thank you guys.
Thanks for probing us with your words, Thomas Dykes. All right, we're going to end out this hot mess with the hottest mess in here. Partis, come on down.
It's so much weirder when it's disembodied and there's no image.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. So excited to be in your company.
Hell yeah.
What a bounty this is. My name is Partis. I live in LA. I work in Hollywood. People say it's a good time to be brown in Hollywood. People who say that are usually not brown. Maybe things are better than they were. Still a long ways to go. You know, like for example, I was pitching a movie to a producer the other day, and I go, you know, it's kind of based on my life, and she goes, right. So it's like Slumdog Millionaire. And I was just like, bitch. And I was just like, well, yeah, actually, you know, this might be similar to that movie. Actually, tell me, is there a scene in Slumdog where the main character curses out a racist producer? Because if so, you were correct. These two movies are identical. I wish she was alone, man. She's not. She's par for the course. I sent a different script to another producer. She writes me back. She goes, I love the script, especially loved how you took the premise and gave it an immigrant twist. I was just like, bitch. Like, my race is not a twist. Like, at no point does some kid say, I see brown people. And then you suddenly realize that for the whole movie, Bruce Willis was actually Aziz Ansari. You know, like that didn't happen. And Aziz goes, what? I was Aziz Ansari this whole time? That's crazy. My Aziz Ansari impersonation. She's not alone, man. She's not alone. I was pitching a TV show to another producer about my mixed race family where neither side is white. And she goes, right, love the idea, worried it's a little too diverse. And I was just like, bitch, it's like too diverse. And I was like, no, you know what? Actually, no, you're right. No, it's a real danger. After all, I mean, if there's one thing we know about gene pools, is that it's better when they're shallow. Life really hates too much diversity. After all, where would you rather live? New York, with its thousands of restaurants from all corners of the globe, representing the city's melting pot of diversity and cultures? Or to Utah, which is, shall we say, more uniform. You ever go to a restaurant in Utah? It's like today's specials. We have a salad with ranch dressing, and a salad with the country style ranch dressing. Just a bevy of options for you today. Too diverse, man. That's what she said. It was banana. It actually reminded me of the last conversation I had with my dad. He goes, you know, the country's a lot like a bowl of soup. And he goes, now I love soup. I've eaten soup for literally every meal of the day since immigrating to Canada. And what I've learned is that the healthiest soup is soup that's made up of just one ingredient. And I was just like, you mean like hot water? And he goes, sorry. Sorry. Still get a little choked up talking about that. Sorry about that. Rest in peace. Yeah, it really came as a shock when he died of malnutrition. I mean, we just didn't see it coming. I mean, he ate so much soup, I just really thought he had it figured out. And that, I believe, is how you would take a premise and give it an immigrant twist. So back to the original question. Is it a good time to be brown in Hollywood? No, it's not a good time to be brown in Hollywood. I don't know what the solution is. Like round of applause. How many people here hate racists?
Woo!
Yeah, that's good. Even though I don't know what the solution is, I do know that the only way to fight racism is for us to band together and hate an entire group of people. The only way. It's the only way. Devin, I saw your facial reaction. It was sarcasm. It was irony. Was what that joke.
No, I got it.
I think I'm out of time. My chat window is open. Am I out of time? I must be, right?
Well, yeah, I was gonna let you keep going. I was just gonna follow whatever religion you were pitching. I was falling into your eyes. I don't know. I was like, there's no one else to.
I mean, I'll do one more.
Yeah. Round us out with another one if you'd like, sir. Yes.
All right. Following similar topic. I'm tired. This is a completely different thing. I'm tired of people telling me to act like I've been there before. I hate it. I've never been there before. That's why I'm going, because I heard it was fun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to live in a world where people go on safari and act as if elephants aren't amazing. They're incredible. They're half rhino, half mouse, and half Ron Jeremy. They're majestic. Incredible creatures. So I'm rebelling. From now on, I'm not going to act like I've been there before. I'm not even going to act like I've never been there before. No, I'm going to take it one step further. From now on, I'm going to act like I've never been anywhere before. Hey, Part, is this your first time on live TV? It is. Also my first time out of mother's basement. Your hands smell nice, like boiled potatoes. Now, please, someone stroke my hair. No, not that way. The way mother does, with gentle contempt. And too many thumbs. All right, that's the end of my time. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day.
All right, there. Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess Open Mic. We did it. My computer didn't blow up like a second time. It was great. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Hopefully, Dawn will, drink enough soup that she gets better.
Or hot water.
just scalding hot water, cleans everything. Isn't that how that works? Right. I think that's what Mom told me. She's just like, boil hot water on it. And a tiny bit of bleach, and it'll fix everything.
That sounds like a Trump method.
Just a tiny bit of bleach.
You know what's really surreal is after all these years of doing comedy, it's still weird when you realize after a set that people were listening to what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, the words that I was saying, people heard them. Yeah. That's crazy.
All you gotta do is write down every 15th word and people think you're listening. Yeah. It's insane. Oh man. Yeah, thanks for coming. I'm literally have a fancy new computer coming. It says it's left Cicero 3 hours ago. Hopefully they didn't stab it 9 times or fall into its knife or whatever. How the sexy lady said in that movie. But yeah, thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna go.
Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna go yell at Dawn.
Do it. Louder for me too, buddy.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming, John. Yeah, thanks for coming, John. Yeah, Abigail will stop making out with Danielle, and she'll be back to to flirt with everyone, including
Hopefully they'll send pictures or video. That's what I'm hoping.
I mean, she sent me pictures of her legs. I was like, okay. What am I supposed to say to that one?
Well, you should get on her OnlyFans, and then you get more than like.
She keeps doing on her OnlyFans, like only posting pictures of cheese in her fridge. So I don't know what I'm paying for, really. You know. Something about saying cheese. I don't know where I was going with
That's right.
that one. That was like an Adult Swim joke.
That's it. I
Yeah,
just
thanks
wanna
for
know
coming, guys.
where's the milk coming from to make that cheese? That's what I
Oh,
wanna know.
there you go. There you go.
There you go.
Abigail's cheese. Oh God.
All right.